Welcome, Form 4, AdMaths, past years, SPM. SPM 2011, topic vector. It is given that the vector R 8, negative 2 and vector S H 7, where H is a constant. Part A, express the vector R plus S in terms of H. So we start from what they ask. They are asking vector R plus S. We start with R plus S. We substitute the vector R, which was already given as 8 and 2, negative 2. That is vector R, 8, negative 2, plus the vector S, H 7. We just plus 8 plus H on top, and negative 2 plus 7, which is 5. So our answer, the vector R plus S, is equals 8 plus H and 5. Part B, given that the magnitude of the vector R plus S is 13, they are given the magnitude of the vector R plus is 13, find the positive values of H. So part B, we are given the magnitude of the vector R plus S is 13, find H. As usual, we start from what they ask. They are asking H. I shall go to the vector that has the H, which is the vector R plus S. And we were given the magnitude of the vector R plus S. Therefore, I start with magnitude of the vector R plus is 13. If you remember our notes, to find for a vector A, xi plus yj, for a vector A, xi plus yj, where I and j are unit vectors, the magnitude of the vector A is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So our vector R plus S is 8 plus H5. And then if you remember the notes, a vector written in column xy, it is same as xi plus yj. So this vector R plus S in column, now it will become 8 plus hi, 8 plus hi plus the 5j, which I have written here. So once the vector R plus S, in terms of I and j, we can find the magnitude of the vector R plus S, which is square root 8 plus h square, 8 plus h square plus, of course, the 5 square. Now, we are going to expand the 8 plus h square using the formula a plus b bracket square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So using these, I'm going to get 8 square is 64, and then 2 times 8 times h, that will give us 16h, and then plus h square, which I got over here. And of course, 5 square would be 25. So first thing I do is the square root, I transfer to the left hand side, becomes square. I've transferred the square root. And then now I just collect 64 plus 25, that would give me 89, plus 16h plus h square, I just copy back. Now once I see the square, it means it must be quadratic equation and I have to make it 0. So now 13 square is 169. Right hand side, I just copy back. Okay. And then the 169 I'm going to transfer. So that left hand side is 0. So I have h square, I put in front. 16h, I put 16h. And then 89 is 89. The 169 I transfer to right hand side becomes minus 169. So finally I have 0 equals to h square plus 16h, and 89 minus 169 would give me 80. Now we factorize this quadratic equation. Use your calculator. I will get 0 equals to h minus 4, h plus 20. Therefore, h minus 4, 0. h is 4. And then h plus 20 equals 0. h is negative 20. They were asking for positive value. If you remember, they were asking for positive value, which means our answer is h equals to 4. This is not our answer because here h negative. Thank you. I see you on the next lesson.